Representative Louie Gohmert is pretty critical of President Obama and Joe Biden's decision not to go to the speech by Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, of course, Gohmert went on Tony Perkins' show, Washington Watch, to complain about it and complain how he has no respect for Israel. And how, at least when Louie Gohmert shows up to listen to Obama's speeches, he does it out of respect. Take a listen.
And by the way, Tony, I mean, you know, we've talked about it privately. I go to the president's speeches in the House not because I'm really looking forward to him reading a speech, even though he reads speeches off teleprompters better than anybody I've ever seen in the world. It's not for that, and it's not to be lectured about a case like Citizens United when he doesn't have a clue what the case actually said.
Or the
It's
Crusades.
because of my respect for the office. And these people disrespected Israel. They disrespected the leader of Israel. It was not about the man.
Teleprompter joke. Oh, isn't that hilarious? Oh, he reads teleprompters so well. Louie Gohmert, I'm guessing Louie Gohmert can't go through a sentence without having to go through. Yeah, and what's that word? The? Oh. I'm kidding, of course, but seriously. You want to talk about respect? Having the leader of a foreign nation during their election season come over and speak to our Congress without being invited by the president and get standing ovations for like 40 fucking minutes of just nothing but blind adoration for a foreign leader to spite the president on our foreign policy. Basically, Benjamin Netanyahu tried to dictate to us, our foreign policy, what we should do about Iran in the middle of negotiations. And that is not disrespect? That's not disrespectful to Louie Gohmert? That's incredibly disrespectful. But no, it's not disrespectful. I show up to the president's speeches, and I'll watch while he fumbles with his teleprompter. Ridiculous. But no, he has to state, Louie Gohmert has to take it another step further into stupid. Listen to this.
I think they came off looking childish by the president and his response, saying he didn't say anything new. As Joel mentioned earlier, he said, the president said, well, he didn't say anything new. Didn't listen to his speech, but he didn't say anything new.
Well, if you named a caucus by who it helped, you'd have to name this one the Ayatollah caucus.
The Ayatollah caucus. Remember, we're in the middle of negotiation with Iran. Incredibly tough negotiations. We put sanctions on Iran. We're really tough on Iran to make sure that they don't get a nuclear weapon. That is the whole point of these talks. The whole point. Louie Gohmert misses the memo. It flies right over his bald head. And me, as a fellow baldy, I can say that. Flies right over his head. Oh, he's being disrespectful. He's helping the Ayatollahs get a bomb. You realize that Benjamin Netanyahu and our right-wingers, their right-wingers and our right-wingers, are consistently pushing, oh my God, Iran's going to have nukes any time now. Back in the 90s, Benjamin Netanyahu was saying, oh, they're 1 year away. They're a year away from getting a nuke. They haven't gotten a nuke yet. And this deal will actually help prevent them from getting a nuclear weapon. But Louie Gohmert is so dense, he is so stupid, and he is such a petty man that he doesn't realize any of that he won't acknowledge any of that. And instead, he's like the Ayatollah caucus. He's just helping the Ayatollahs. No. Even Mossad, Israel's intelligence agency, says that Benjamin Netanyahu was full of shit when it came to Iran and his little cartoon bomb. But Louie Gohmert says, nope. First of all, we're being disrespectful to Israel, and then we're letting Iran get a bomb. The Ayatollah caucus, essentially saying he's a Muslim. He's working with his fellow Muslims. And once again, it comes down to this absolute nonsense.